Hi everybody, I'm HP and today I'm going to talk about, I call this the Whiplash test. Actually, I really love this expression because it's kind of a test. It's actually playing the entry lick of the song by Metallica, Whiplash, which is actually nothing special except the speed of it. I'll show you what I mean. This is 170 BPM. Yeah, that was actually the speed which we're going. That was 170 BPM. So, but since this is a test and some of you are still beginners or learning guitar, we're building up to get this speed, which is actually a few tricks to know about this. It's very simple, therefore I go to the close view. So, to learn this technique is very easy actually. Since the track is in E, that's basically playing the damped E string very fast, and actually it's in you play it in 16 notes. That means 4 per beat. So 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1. It's damped. You have your picking hand here. Somehow that is a little bit damped, and it's very essential on this Whiplash test that you really have your metronome or your track going up. Now let's take it slow. This is, I don't know what, like 80 BPM. So taka 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 taka. We can skip the chords in between for now. It's just to get the speed first. So 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Look at your damping. You have the first of the 16 note a little bit accented. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3. And the trick is already have a real intention to this. Really work with your pick. You need to have a very relaxed position here, otherwise you cannot play damped. And now you move around with the I don't know how you call this one, this upper part of the pick. You move around the string a little bit with this technique. We call that circle picking. So 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. That's basically the technique. If you want to do the full riff, it's then you have the A5, A flat 5 and G5 in between. Then you just move up with your hand and release the damping, and then so that's basically how it works. On this speed it's pretty easy. So let's try like now 120 BPM, which is still very slow. Now you need to get the speed. This is 120. So that was 120, which is still pretty far for the 170 which we want. So now let's try 140. So this is already pretty much faster. 140. I really love this Whiplash test. It's really fun. And I'm always a little bit afraid that I miss the speed. The main thing is not having the speed. And if you want to make it out of your entire arm, you will not last for longer than 1 or 2 minutes. But you need to stay very relaxed here and just... Otherwise, I don't know, you will drop off, like, your arm will drop off like after 1 minute. When you make it like this with the whole arm, I mean, if you do a lot of training, and some of you people might have training with your right hand or right arm, they can do it, but you know what I mean. But my technique is better. So there's 140. First get into speed. So that was 140, still pretty relaxed actually. And as I said, it's very essential, the timing. You really have to be very precise, really get the speed, stay relaxed. And from my point of view, it's much easier doing with circle picking here, because there you can stay very relaxed and you can play the damped. If you play with the whole arm, which some of you might do, you cannot do the damping technique. I don't know how that should work. Yeah, it can work, but it's a stupid technique, actually. So, let's move to the original speed, 170. This is really my favorite speed. It's really cool. Okay, ready for ignition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So you can stay very relaxed, even talk a little bit, or read newspaper and still play. Otherwise, so people, that was the Whiplash test. Actually, is my personal creation. It's not the riff itself. I mean, the riff itself is not really special because it's very basic stuff on E, which if you're into rock guitar, I like you get into this like after 2 months of playing, just play. That's really nothing special, but the speed is very special. It's really, let's say the fucking word, fast. And if you want to really go for the speed, just as I said, still. And the second thing, getting the speed first and then speed being timing, and that's part of the Whiplash test. So I'm gonna add the audio file now after this lesson, that you can practice it on like on 170, so you get the speed. But you can play it, I mean, you can play to Metallica if you want. I mean, you don't need to, but I don't know. Anyway, now I'm gonna add 3 parts like 120, 140 and 170, that you really can practice this stuff and really pass the Whiplash test, which would be part of the new created HPCrazy diploma, which is coming soon. I mean, the diploma is out soon, but to really achieve it takes a long time. Yo, so enjoy it and see ya next time.